Hey, Joey. Hey, Faith Ann. Oh my God, all the usual. Jen, Elizabeth, Taylor, Pom Pom, Anna, Zarina, Energy Boss. Oh my God, everybody's here. Hey, Teresa. Teresa, Friday may work for me, honestly. What's up, yo? What's up, yo, 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 yo? The hip replacement's in the house. Sorry I'm on so late, you guys. Hey, Lori. Tresha. Katie Cat. Teresa. Mitchie Foo. I'm feeling much better today, and all will be explained. Thank you, Joey, in my vlog, of which I've been vlogging. So my hero. It's going so fast. Thank you, Faith Ann. Oh my God, Faith Ann, I got your PO box present today. I will be showing it in my vlog tomorrow. Not the one that goes up tomorrow, but I'm gonna film it tomorrow. There's Dustin. He's up in the Walmart right now, and I'm in the parking lot at the Meyer. Hi, Katie. What'd she say? Check your what? Check your... I don't know what you mean. Check your what? Joey! Finley. Vernita. Do you guys ever wonder why I sit here with my seatbelt on? I don't know. Lauren, we should have gone shopping together. Hip replacements in the house. Oh, that'll be fun, Joey. There's Tia. What's up, Tia? Jackie, Carrie, Jesse. Oh, I haven't checked my Snapchat, and honestly, since I uploaded my vlog today, I've had like 20 direct messages on Twitter, and I honestly haven't had a chance to read any of them. So, hi, Renee. Hi, Tia. I'm definitely more cheerful today. Hey, Tammy. I haven't seen you in a while, Tammy. I'm good. How are you doing, Steph? Oh, thank you. This is the life of a YouTube. Your hair looks great. Thank you. I actually, you know what's so funny, Finley, is that I've had this hat on for like the last 3 hours. So it like preserved my hair perfectly today. Whew. Thank you. No, backwards Manny Moo hat. I like to call them fuck boys. It's when they wear them like way up like that, and they're like this. Hey, Jimmy. Pamela. What do you have for food today? Anything yum? Actually, boost, said Carrie. Actually, I went to Chinese buffet. Why do kids at Chinese buffet always love the oh, thank you, Mukbang Mama. Why do they always love I'm like so afraid Tanya's gonna come up and like almost hit my car like she did the other night. Fences! That didn't sound right at all. But anyway, she's at home. I just dropped her off. So, why is it every time what was I talking about? Oh, why is it that kids at Chinese buffet, like the only thing they want is the ice cream? Thank you, Kitty Bandit. The only thing they want is I'm on the phone with him. He said he's doing good. Who are you talking to? I need fences around my car. Thank you, Justice Leopard Queen. Why do kids always just want ice cream with sparkles at the Chinese buffet? That's all they want. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Is it? I never get the ice cream at the buffet. I always get an almond cookie and tea and a fortune cookie. I don't really think that any of the desserts at the Chinese buffet taste good at all. That's just my 2 cents about it all. Thank you, Megan's blog. Who just said? I thought Madeline said, as a former child star. I was like, okay, I crave child stars. Who is it? Okay, to the 51 people watching on YouTube right now, I'm in my car, so I can't comment on YouTube. How are you, YouTube people? If anybody comes in there and starts leaving nasty comments, I'm going to ask you to love them compassionately with your hearts and don't engage with them at all. We cannot help the negativity of the world. So, hey, 100 KSK, Greta, Justice, Leopard Queen Meg. Could be because it's one out of the ice cream machine. It's fun for them. That's true. It could be. What's up, Sunshine Girl? Coco. Scottish Heron. I always forget what to call you. I remember, like, she's been tweeting me all day. Hi, Karen. Hey, Vicky. Thank you, Dystopian Dollhouse. You know I love your name. When I learned to scoop my own ice, I still to this day hate scooping ice cream. Am I the only adult that hates it? I feel like it hurts my hand so bad. I love sushi, but I kind of go through waves of it. Like where, like, and I don't eat fish, so I do very much like. Oh, thank you, Joey. I do very Sarah or Scotty. I've got to remember that. Sarah or Scotty. I very much do like California rolls or like avocado rolls. I can do like what's it called? The crab meat one that's kind of spicy crab meat. But like other than that, I don't really love it. It can be real fishy for me, you know? Teresa wants to know thoughts on taking mental health days from work. Yay or nay? Yay, all the way. I mean, I think too many, then you might be a pattern that goes out there to somebody, they know who they are. But I think that, like, to take a mental health day, I think is healthy, as long as you're not going to affect your coworkers, so that, like, you know, like, if you not being there is going to cause them to have to, like, work harder or do your responsibilities or things like that, unless you really need the mental health day, you know? Have I ever taken antidepressants? I have. I was on Paxil when I first got sober. Do you like cauliflower mashed potatoes? I really do. Tanya makes them, and they're delicious. I don't like banana, and this is totally off the subject, but I don't like banana really anything except for bananas by themselves. And I have to go and fight at my daughter's school. I'm really sorry to hear that your daughter's being bullied. That's probably an issue to deal with right directly with the school. I have horrible allergies. Dylan, you're right. We do need a collab. I can't believe Dylan's in here. Oh, he's like my favorite booktuber. I have like all these younger guys that I consider like my booktube little brothers, and he's one of them. And Dylan, on camera, I owe you my interview question. So I apologize. My life has been a bag of shit the last week or two, so I will get my shit together and get those to you. So if you guys if you want to find a new booktube channel, go watch Dylan the Book Reader, or is it Dylan the Reader? Dylan the Book. I can't remember. What is it, Dylan? Dylan the Reader. And he is in high school, and he is also in Indiana. So go check him out. Fellow Hoosier. Dylan the Reader 5. And he and I were both. Do you guys remember that video that I did where I was stuck in the ice storm on the interstate? Dylan and I were both stuck on the interstate at the same time. That's kind of how we got close, I think, because he was tweeting me And then, like, he was never going to start his own channel. Oh, actually, Dylan sent me some books. Dylan sent me Cinder, which I loved. And, because he said it was, like, one of his favorite books. Cinder by Marissa Meyer. And, so then, I'm, like, trying to read these comments while I'm talking about this. But anyway, but then he got home before I did. So, the booktube world. I would prefer if anybody on my channel, no offense to anybody, not give up. Well, Lori works in the field. I know what she does for a living, so she's probably somebody actually to give some medical advice. But I would prefer that we don't have a conversation and about, like, what medicine people should be on probably on my channel. I don't want anybody saying, well, it was discussed in Peter's You now that I should be on such and such, and everybody comes for me, right? So I always tell people, even as a counselor and a life coach in the past, to seek out a psychiatrist or a psychiatric nurse, because they're really the people that know the most about it. When you finished 13 Reasons Why Was I an Emotional Wreck? I was not, and I want to do a video about it. I did think that it needed to have more of a trigger warning on. Well, a psychologist is better for talk counseling, but a psychiatrist is better for medical, like, diagnosis of what kind of medicines, or a nurse. And Laura, you're a nurse, right? Just because I think that people in the medical profession understand the pharmaceutical issues better than psychologists and counselors doing things like that. It's just my 2 cents from my experience of working in the field. My biggest issue, though, I will tell you, is when family physicians put people on psychotropic medication. I'm not going to spill it, Joey. Joey's like, please don't spill it, Peter. I won't spill what happens. Good night, Dylan. Go get some sleep for school tomorrow, buddy. Hey, Dylan, message me and remind me to get those interview questions to you. But I want to say this. If you start watching 13 Reasons Why, you know, and this is not going to ruin it, you know within the first 10 minutes that it's about a girl who commits suicide. And so you know they're building up to show that scene. The scene really deserved a trigger warning. I thought, personally, I couldn't even watch it. I thought it was extremely realistic and extremely graphic. And that was just my 2 cents. I don't know if anybody else felt that way. I just thought it was a lot for me. It was hard because, like, I'm really impressed with how real they showed it. Like, and honestly, I put the phone down. Like, I was watching it in my car, and I, like, put the phone down, like, when I was, like, sitting here, because I couldn't, like, watch it. Like, it was too painful to watch. I think that actress that played her, thank you, Renee, she captures it all so well. I mean, people are like, don't ruin it for me. Oh my God, what happens in the last 10 minutes of the show? If I told you that would ruin the whole thing. You don't see any of that coming. And everybody's like, is there going to be a season 2? And I'm like, well, there has to be a season 2 that will have absolutely nothing to do with the book, but there has to be a season 2 or none of it makes any sense. I just was like, I have never in my life since Lost been so captivated with a show. I thought it was so well done. Hey, Aaron. Aaron, I think, is in Indianapolis, too. I have not watched a special episode. Should I watch it? Lost had me lost, said Fernbot. I loved Lost. It was one of my favorite shows. It is my favorite show of all time besides Roseanne. Oh my God, her mother in that scene, I was like, well, first of all, I think that the actors are absolutely phenomenal. Every single one of them, I think, is so good. So good. Tia, my husband loved Dexter. I couldn't get into Dexter. Do you ever wonder if you, like, get along with people based on, like, what television shows they watch? My husband also loved Nip Tuck. Did any of you guys watch that? He watched it, like, all within, like, 2 weeks. Hey, Chris. Styles. I like that name. Sunshine Girl, Tammy Johnson, Tracy Lynn. Hey, Tracy Lynn. Thank you, Lauren. Tracy Lynn has got like different names on everything. My man loves the History Channel. My man loves the History Channel. Fresh Prince is coming back. I didn't like it the first time. Isn't it so weird that I've been going into all these YouNow streams this week? I love going into YouNow streams. It's like one of my new favorite things. But it is 12:35 at night, and there's 170 of you in here, which I think is pretty amazing, plus another 60 on YouTube. And there is no hatred, no anger, no suspicion, none of that on here. I think that is awesome. And that was really what I was trying to say in my video today, was that I just really want my channel and what I'm doing to be fun and uplifting, thoughtful, thought-invoking. I think we need to think about things sometimes. But I would love us, for all of us, just to start having fun. I feel like we're a family too, and I don't mean that in kind of a scary way. I want us to start having fun on YouTube again and suggesting back, like when I would suggest YouTubers that I loved and things like that, because I miss that. That's what I think YouTube is all about. And I'm not willing to come into my YouNow stream and drag people and all that kind of stuff. I got a little heated the other day. If you watch my vlog, you might know that I've been having some really shitty days. And watch my vlog tomorrow, and it will explain to you why. And that's not excusing that. You know, I was mean to somebody in my YouNow stream the other day, and I apologize for it, and that wasn't right. But I don't want that to continue to be the case. I want this to be a fun place where we talk about, you know, sprinkle ice cream and our favorite TV shows and all that kind of stuff, because that's what's enjoyable to me in life. And life is shitty enough at times anyway. Thank you, Joey. That we should be able to come in. Oh, Tracy Lynn finished the dishes. She just tweeted me that out. You know, life is shitty enough anyway that at the end of the day, we should have a place where we can come and have fun and love one another and not feel like I'm going to be attacked in here or, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I think there is this, you know, there's this whole belief that to really do well right now on YouTube, you have to, and I'm not just with the drama channels, but with a lot of channels, that you have to be over the top or extravagant or whatever. And that's never what I fell in love with on YouTube anyway. When I go back and I look at like the YouTubers I loved, like when I talk about Chris Crocker, there was something that was, oh, thank you, Erica. There was something that was so relatable about Chris Crocker to me that he just was this kid that lived with his grandma, and he'd be like, "Grandma, dance, grandma," you know, and I loved it. And he would like tool around town with his girlfriend, and I'm like, that's what I do, you know. But there was no like hate, there was no anger, you know, like it just was funny and it was real, and I loved that because I could watch it and I would think to myself, wow, like he's like me a little bit, even though so different, you know. And that's really what I want this to be about. But listen, I'm going to say what I want to say on my channel going forward. I just am. And if people have an issue with that, that's their issue, not mine. I'm not a big Iggy Azalea fan. Not Iggy Azalea. What's her name? Who's the other Azalea? Thank you, Lauren. Azalea Banks. I'm not a big Azalea Banks fan, but I do love that one meme of her when she's sitting there crossing her legs and she says, "Those issues that you have with me, those are your issues, not mine." I love that. And I really believe that. If you have issues with me, honey, those are your issues, not mine. I can't fix that for you. I can own my part. I can try to move on. I can be loving, caring, and compassionate. I can apologize. But I have realized in the last 2 or 3 days that there are some people out there that no matter what kind of apology you do, no matter how you try to make things right, it will never be enough. And that they would just choose to be angry and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, somebody contacted me and they said on Twitter, and this was phenomenal. I don't know if they're in here tonight, but they said they were also a mental health clinician like I had been for years and years and years. And they said, you know, you forget that anger is a secondary emotion. Thank you, Tia. And they said that anger is a secondary emotion, which is so true. And I've actually talked about this on my video before, and that hurt and pain are primary things. But like so many people right now, not towards me, but just, you know, other situations, are acting out in anger because they're hurt, because they're in pain, because they have had things happen to them unjustified, and so they're acting out in anger towards anybody. And I understand that. And I feel for them. I don't want anybody to be in pain. I just, So for me, good night, Anna! For me, oh, it was you. It's me, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. I thought that was so awesome that you messaged me that. I loved that. It's really stuck with me since I read it. DABA, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. That's right, Lori. Very good. But I want us all to. I can't tell you how many positive messages I've got as a result of the video that I posted today on Instagram and on Twitter and stuff from people saying, thank you for making that video. And I think that we can be positive towards each other. And this isn't just about any one specific YouTuber, There's a lot of people that are lost that come to YouTube as a place to unwind, or they're lonely and we just want to fit in. I think a lot of us, I was actually thinking about the snaps that Lori sent me the other night. Okay, so my friend Lori, who is on here right now as Hickory Lori, I met her through YouTube, through my channel. She's one of the funniest bitches you have ever met in your entire life. And if your son is sitting right next to you, Lori, I apologize for just using that language, but she is hands down one of the funniest people I've ever seen in my entire life. And she sent me the snap the other day. I was like having the shittiest night of my life. And I got laughing so hard. And I mean, like, that is so powerful that somebody can do that to you, And she said no headphones. And she has a little son. I think it's 4 or 5. He's adorable. And thank you, Lauren. And she was like, how'd you get yourself into all this shit? It was like, and like, that's what's so funny is it's like just acknowledging this ridiculousness that we all get. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate that. It's like that ridiculousness that we all get ourselves involved in. And I'm not talking about the hurt or the pain. I'm not talking about the really scary stuff. I'm talking about the day-to-day stuff. I want to make that very, very clear. I understand that a lot of people have had their lives affected, not just about that situation, but about a lot of other situations. And I'm done addressing that situation specifically. I have never felt that, so I can't imagine what that would be like. And I feel for those people, like I said in my video. But this place, I want to be fun. I want it to be lighthearted. I need to do another mukbang. To all the people on YouTube right now, hi, I'm on my phone. I can't come over there and respond to you guys. So there's a link below to YouNow. If you want to come over here, you can go to that link, or you can download YouNow for free. I would love for you to download YouNow for free. There's a lot of people on here. Eugenia Cooney, I think she does 24-hour streams at this point. Matthew Lush, she does pretty much 24-hour streams. So anyway, there's a lot of YouTubers that do YouNow streams. There's a lot of people that don't do YouNow streams that are on YouNow but not on YouTube. And it's a really fun app. It's free. So yeah, come over. Cheapo Box. I've got to do my April Cheapo Box. I got to remember that. Martin Lewis does YouNow streams. Here for the Tea does YouNow streams. John Wilson does YouNow streams. I love you too, Vanessa. Who else? There's a lot of people. The Vegan Cheetah does YouNow streams. Amberlyn Reed! She's my favorite YouNower. Amberlyn Reed does YouNow streams. There's a lot of people. Shenanigans? Yes. Shenanigans. Sanders. Sanders are always very lighthearted and loving too, typically, I find. Trisha doesn't really, does she? Nick Snyder. Amberlyn Reed does YouNow, Jimmy, yes. Petty Page does YouNow. I mean, everybody does YouNow. Come on now. So anyway, come on over. Now, if you're on YouTube and people are in there and they're making nasty comments like they did the other night, I can't stop that. I looked into it. The only way I can do it is to disable comments. I don't want to do that for you guys. So from this point going forward, thank you, Betty. If anybody leaves negative, and I'm not talking just about, Peter, I don't like your content. I'm talking about things where people say really uncalled for things. Over there on YouTube, and you guys are seeing this, don't engage in it. I'm asking you to not engage in the negativity of the trolling. Okay, that's the only thing that we can do. So Crystal, you can just leave. Okay, now listen. Crystal thought she'd get all uppity in my YouNow stream right now and say, I got to be guested on Amberlynn Reed's channel before you. Girl, get off my channel. No, I'm happy for you. That's cute. We are going to do it. She's laughing. We are going to do it. I just keep, yeah, honestly, I love this lip gloss. I am like so addicted to this lip gloss. I like drive around with my sunglasses on. Here, look. Look at this bougie bitch right here with my Chanel sunglasses. I like drive around and I'm like this. I'll be at a stoplight and I'll be like this. I'll like look over and I'll go. I don't know much about clothes, but my hair looks fierce. Oh, it broke! Oh my god, it broke! I'm devastated. I broke it. Fuck. What do you do when your lip gloss broke? I'm gonna get it all over my sunglasses. I cannot. Did you guys see this? I broke it. Oh, it's falling down. I'm so upset. Oh. Do I have anything to put it in? It's like, I just threw that little piece out because it was like stuck to my hand. So here, I'll put it on a bank receipt and we'll just have to deal with this later. Did you guys ever hear about my weird thing that I won't throw trash out the window, although I just threw that like little itty bitty piece of like crusty. It was crusty, it wasn't anything else. And okay, so you guys want to hear something weird else about me? So did you and Amy get your hands on that collab? No, I didn't, and I'm bitter about it. Apparently it sold out in about 5 minutes. So this is what I have to say to Manny MUA. Do you know what's so stupid about that? Let me just tell you right now, okay? Do they even know who Amy Slayton is? I mean, if Jeffree Star and Manny MUA sent us that pack to do a collab over, could you guys all go tweet them and tell them to send me a pack? I'll pay them for it. But like, we would totally, like, she would get so many views for that. If they were smart, they would do a makeover on Amy Slayton. Can you even imagine? Can you even imagine if they did a makeover on Amy Slayton? I would love it. Look for it on eBay. I'm sure somebody bought it and threw it up there. You need to teach me how to tag your name, LOL. How to tag my name in what? DM me on, I don't know what y'all are talking about. Don't buy it on eBay. It could be fake. Yeah, everything's fake on eBay. There's going to be another bundle release. I think they might take themselves too seriously to collaborate with Amy. I think you're probably right. I think Amy Slayton takes herself a little too seriously too, but unknowingly, if that makes sense. Hey, Jordy. But I have to be honest with you, and like, I can only share my experience, and I know a lot of people hate her, but my interactions with her, she has been very pleasant and very direct. Like, when I've asked her if I can talk about something, she'll say, no, I'm not comfortable with that. I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Very respectful, though. Very nice. And I think she's misunderstood. I think, like me, she doesn't edit before she puts things out there. But I think, unlike me, she doesn't have years of experience of maybe saying some things or not giving a shit before she puts it out there. And she kind of puts her foot in her mouth. Oh my god, do they really have it on Zazzle? That t-shirt, that Roseanne chicken t-shirt? I'm gonna get it. But would you want to be stuck in a car with her? The smell, though, honey. Jordy. This is why I can't read the comment sections in her videos. How's Alex and Pee Pee? It's Pee Pee and Peter's Bachelor Weekend. We're fine. They're at home watching. When I left, they were watching the Kardashians, and Alex said that he wanted Khloe Kardashian's mirrored sunglasses, and so I was trying to find them online because I thought I would buy them for him, but I can't find them. We've only been on here for half an hour. Isn't that weird? It seems like longer, doesn't it? Did you guys, Kelly? That's so sweet. Thank you. Oh my god! And right underneath it, somebody said, "I love Boo Radley's views in the world." I have to do another video with Boo Radley. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Probably mentioned earlier, but what are you doing on your car so late at night? Well, okay, so my husband, so if you notice that when I do it on the computer, oh my lord, who is this? Who is it? Tia! Oh my god! Tia does that because she knows I love it so much. Tia, thank you so much. Do you know what I feel like when you do that? I feel like the stripper at the strip club, and that one guy walks up there and he's just like, make it rain. That's what I feel like with Tia when she does that to me. I'm like the stripper. I'm like, yes, yes, make it rain, make it rain. Because those are tips, if you didn't know. That's like the super tip, okay? You just got like 3 nights comped and $1,000 is what you got. Thank you, Tia. I know, I'm totally like a cam model. All my friends are like, well, all my 2 friends, they're like, what is you now? Well, Tanya totally gets it now, right? But they're like, what is you now? And I'm like, it's like I'm a cam model, except I don't strip or masturbate. They're like, I didn't know that existed either, but thank you. So anyway, what was I going to tell you? So Alex is at home. So if you watch when I do them on the computer, it's because Alex, like, there's 2 nights of the week that he gets off at 8, and there's 1 night of the week that he gets off late, and he goes to out to have drinks with his like boss, who's also one of his closest friends, and so he gets home at about 10 o'clock. So on the nights that he gets home at 8, excuse me, which are Mondays and Thursdays, those are good nights for me to do you now because I can get on at like 7. But I've realized that like there are 2 times that are really good for me to get on you now, and it's either late at night, I catch a lot of people, or what's weird is like 3 to 5 in the afternoon. A lot of people really like me being on that time, which then I can do it from my office or from home or whatever. But like if Alex is at home, it's not really fair for him for me to be on my computer and be like, hey Sally, hey Judy Smith. I love Judy Smith. You know, Judy Smith. Listen, I'm getting my merch is coming out this weekend, okay? And people are like, where are you getting your merchandise from? I'm starting a Spreadshirt store, okay? It's not that deep. I'm not contacting some factory in China. It just is not that deep, all right? And I'm not aiming shade at anybody. I've said for 20 years, factories in China. Let's just be for real. That's where everybody gets their shit. Joseph Birdsong, who's one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, who could have been uber famous but stopped his gig, he used to talk about buying all this shit from factories in China. I love it. So anyway, I'm not working with a designer. I'm not doing all that kind of stuff. No, I came up with the catchphrases. That was enough. But don't think for 1 second I'm not going to have a t-shirt that says Free Judy Smith, because I am, okay? Or I Love Judy Smith or something like that. Are you going to do an Uber hat? I don't have an Uber hat, so why would I do an Uber hat? I have an Ultra Music Festival hat, which I've explained in 9 million videos. So Amber Lynn has given up on her weight loss again, but that's old news. She just listened. I just watched her mukbang video yesterday. The gal was having chips and salsa, whole wheat ones, which God love her. I can't eat those whole wheat scoops to save my life. I don't know that I think she has given up on trying to lose weight. She said she was trying to. And, I mean, she's eating pickles and peanut butter. That'd make anybody vomit. So, I mean, my boyfriend wants to start a shirt company. I hope he does, because I'll make him make Peter Monn shirts. Oh my God, I would love that. Good night, Elizabeth! Good luck at your training in the morning. Those are gross. Are they? I don't know if they're gross. I like, you know what's so funny? Do you guys do this? This is like where I want my channel to be. You know, like Amber Lynn, like this is what's so weird. Like I literally was gonna make a video this week and call it like I'm the male Amber Lynn Reed, because like I watch her vlogs and I think to some degree, maybe not the line, but like Amber Lynn and I are very similar. We really are. Like our lives are very similar. Okay. And I was watching that and I was like, I want to try that. I want to try the pickles. Because let me tell you something that I used to eat back in the day, I was obsessed with. Do you know how people eat celery and peanut butter? Well, I love carrots and peanut butter. I really love anything with peanut butter. But I am obsessed with carrots and peanut butter. I think they're so good. Thank you, K Jazz. Peter, having back surgery Thursday a.m. Need your positive thoughts. Vibes going to you, Kelly. Aw, thank you, Rosetta Me. I hope so. I try healthy food, but why does it taste? I love bologna and sorry, Teresa. If that's the lunch you're taking me out on, Teresa's gonna take me out to lunch maybe on Friday. Just gotta notice your number 2 with guys. Oh my god, am I? I didn't know that. Thank you. I tried it and tasted like celery. Crazy how the mind works. Okay, true story. Oh my god, this is so funny. I know so many people came here tonight and they're like, we came here for the drama and this is what we get. Yes, we don't talk drama on my channel. We don't talk hate. We don't talk suspicions. We talk funny shit, okay? So, Melissa, you guys know, are you breaking out of jail? Ask Eugene. No? I don't know what that means. Elvis had a thing for banana and peanut sandwiches. Ugh, I can't even. That was kind of a cute look. Ugh. Okay, so anyway, Jackie, why do you feel ignored? Eugene said, your cedar looks like a jail sweater. Oh, you know what? We know Eugene don't know this gig, baby. He don't know who's YouTube famous. Anyway, can everybody tell Eugene who's YouTube famous? So anyway, I went for my lip gloss and it's popping out the window. Anyway, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about before Eugene came in with his 2 cents? I wasn't talking about Boo Radley. I wasn't talking about pancakes. No, that's right, fences. 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 What was I talking about? You guys weren't even listening to me. Peanut butter is a southern thing. Your hip replacement. Ow! My hip replacement. Hi, Jane. How are you? Dinner at 6:30. We love to, but we can't. Judy and Tom are coming over for a movie. Fences. Fences. We got it from the Red Box. Fences. With Denzel Washington. Fences. He directed it and acted in it. I don't know how he does that. Fences. I heard it's really good. Have you seen it? I heard it's really good. Fences. That video has gotten like no views. Okay, like it's so funny to me that people love it so much. It's like it has gotten no views. Okay, you were talking about Melissa. What was I talking about? Oh, Melissa, I totally remembered it. Thank you. Whoever just said that to me. Thank you so much. Adult beverages, 6 or 6:30, no hurry. Fences. Okay, so Melissa and I and Alex, we were all going out to dinner one night, the 4 of us, with Jason, her husband, and we're standing in a kitchen. Okay, Melissa is like that house. This is why kids love her so much, okay? She always, always, always has candy, okay? Always candy, right? And bowls of peanuts and all this other kind of stuff. So it's Halloween, and she's got a bowl of candy corn and all this kind of stuff. And she goes, both of you close your eyes. I want to do something, okay? When I talk about social experiments, these are the kind of social experiments I talk about. So she goes, close your eyes. And so I go, okay. So she puts a peanut in my mouth with a candy corn, and she makes Alex and I don't know why you had to close your eyes. I was telling somebody this story later, and like they said, but why did you have to close your eyes? And I'm like, I don't know why I had to close my eyes. Like in retrospect, like now that I don't get why I had to close my eyes, but at the time it seemed like it made a lot of sense. And so she's like, close your eyes. And so here Alex and I are closing our eyes, chewing this peanut and candy corn, and she goes, doesn't taste just like a Babe Ruth. True story. A peanut and a candy corn tastes just like a Babe Ruth. If you don't believe me, go get some at the grocery store today. I'm telling true story right there. True story, hand to God. If I'm lying, I'm crying. I ain't crying. I ain't no tears in my eyes, baby. Fences. Melissa's so wild. Melissa's so wild, isn't she? I sound different than what I look like. You're not lying, baby. I do. Baby, I'll... Just got paid. I'm like really obsessed with this Sirius radio station number 17. It's all sad love songs. I've like been so sad the last couple days because I've been listening to this stupid radio station. And let me just tell you, last night I went into the gas station to get a bottle of water, and it was Carpenter's "We've Only Just Begun to Live." And I walked inside, and they were playing the same song. I looked at the girl, and I go, "Oh my god, you have the same Sirius radio station that I do in my car right now," and I listened to it. And then I got back out in my car, and guess what it was? It was Billy Joel, and "So It Goes," and I was even more depressed. I was like, what is this? Sad love songs are my favorite, too. My friend Heather, back in the day, this is so funny. So, there was this show in Indianapolis. I'm sure there was a show like this all over the place, but it was called Friday Night Love Songs. And she said that when all of her friends at school, thank you, Niecy Blog. Hey, Niecy Blog, how are you, girl? All these people, Dylan's back. He can't sleep. If you want a sad song, listen to All I Want by Coda Lame. Dylan, you just missed a huge performance. Okay, that's all I have to say. But anyway, so my friend Heather, she would like her friends in like 7th grade would like have sleepovers and not invite her because she felt like she was a loser, which I felt very much the same way. But she said she would just lay down in bed and she would listen to Friday Night Love songs and she would make herself cry. I love that in retrospect. Like, I've got to write that into a hey, Lindsay, a Courtney song. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Carrie Shaz, Missy DeVille. We have now entered into the performance part of the variety show. Fences. I always drive the people away when I do fences. That's what's so funny to me. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Lunch, Panera? Oh, my God. I was just thinking about how much I would love soup in a bread bowl. Broccoli cauliflower is my favorite. Fences last night. It was great. Denzel Washington was amazing. Not as good as Flight, but it was pretty good. Fences. Panera, 2:30. All right, outside, sure, why not? Oh, I'm just gonna wear some capris and I don't know, a little sweater set. I don't know. Fences. All right, 2:30. See you then. Adult beverages. Buy a little manga hair. Love you to Fences. If you ever, my husband wanted to ask, I never go to Hard Day's Night. Does it even exist anymore? What kind of beverages? Adult beverages. Do you want to know? Oh, God, I can't tell this story. I gotta save some of these stories. I get online, I'm like, what should I do stories about? Because I get on here and I tell all my good stories, all my good Judy stories. Are you Seuss? I don't even know what Seuss means. Lucas, Reg, Smack, Sex. What does Seuss mean? 3-letter word month starting January, February, March, May. Somebody said I was mean because that was early onset. This is where people take shit too far, okay? Somebody said that video was bullying an anonymous, number one. Okay, and then they said, but it was funny, so that was excusable. But the next person said, you're making fun of somebody that probably had early onset dementia. I was like, okay, no, I wasn't making fun of this person for having early onset dementia. That's when people like take shit too far. Tell us about the most annoying person you've ever met. How many hours do you have? Peter, do you like the... I can't read. I have work in the AM and was falling asleep and got the notification that you better be back, girl. Layla. People are so extra. I like being extra. I think it's fun. Life's too short not to be extra. But not extra that way. I totally agree with you. People are people are extra that way. It's like, like, I know a lot of people don't like Trisha Paytas, but did you see that, like, gold pineapple she was eating? She was like, I'm so extra. Like, I like that extra. I don't like when people are, like, extra, like, that kind of extra. Like, always having to read into something like there's an issue, okay? Go clean your own house. That's what I have to say about that. My dog just farted on my legs, and Lori. Those are the kind of snaps I get from her. So much fun. Peter, when was the last time you went to Bob the Drag Queen Evans? Oh my God. I haven't been all week. I need to, like, lose some weight. I can't even say it on here anymore. I think you were more commenting on how you were feeling in at the moment. I hate the social warriors. Oh my God, am I extra? I've never been told that before. Layla, you're extra. Now you've been told. Tia, I agree. People reach too much. I can't stand. Listen, you want to know my number one thing I can't stand? I can't stand when people are extra. And no, this isn't Frozen. People don't get me. I mean, people do not get me, okay? Like, people think I'm so serious. Yes, but Peter, what you said. No, I'm not serious. Life is too fucking short, okay? When you literally pull the plug on your own mother's life, you start looking at the world in a completely different way and you go, life is short. Enjoy it. Laugh, okay? Have some fucking fun. It's not that big of a deal. Tell your truth. Talk about your pain. Get it out. Share it with the world. Everybody else has had that too. It's like life's too short. Hi, Jane. How are you? I know you're. Listen, okay. I can't not drag Michael Buckley. And here's the deal. Somebody asked me. They said, "Oh, I know you're nice now." Oh no, listen. The drama's back. Okay, I'm gonna say what I want to say. Tomorrow, I'm doing a video and it's called "Donations, Please." That's all I'm saying today. Okay. But anyway, I just like put this up. It was like, Jane and Earl should meet. Oh my God, that's actually nobody likes Earl. Everybody hates Earl. Dustin hates Earl. My friend Dustin Daly, go follow his channel, Dustin Daly. He doesn't put up videos very often, but he likes to spend his money and then do a haul every once a month. But anyway, what was I gonna say? How would you do that even? I would love, like, I would love to have a talk show, and then I would love to have, like, a Carol Burnett show when you would just, like, invent characters. Like, do you remember Carol Burnett? I mean, loved her so much. I feel like I can't use the word genius anymore. She was a creative genius, positively, okay? Like, Carol Burnett. Like, do you guys remember her? I mean, like, unreal. Unreal, you know? And, I miss that. I miss that kind of like Roseanne Barr to me. And I know that she's real homophobic and her politics have gone off the deep end at this point and stuff now, but like, gotta run and watch my friend on you now. Night. But she like Roseanne, like, she had a gig, you know, and I think that's it's so intellectual when people have that and know how to use that in this. We have the same birthday, you and I do. Oh my God, happy birthday! Did you not? My birthday's today. I watched Mama's Family, but I didn't love it. But Dustin liked it because it basically reminded him of his own family. Jesse, I have the same birthday as your dad. It's not my birthday today. I'm joking. My birthday is June 29th. Please send me lots of presents to my P.O. box. Let me tell you about this P.O. box thing, okay? If you get a P.O. box, people criticize you for it. So I'm just going to say, send me shit. Lots of it. Because people are going to criticize me for having a P.O. box anyway, and I don't give a shit. People asked me to have a P.O. box, so I went and got a P.O. box. I like going to the P.O. box. I like getting cards and letters and postcards and all kinds of stuff. I like to open it and there be a key to a Range Rover outside, maybe, or even a G-Wagon. Who knew? But, or a trip. Not much a cruise, but like maybe, I don't know, Las Vegas. I like to do that, or I don't know, Bora Bora. I could take a trip to Bora Bora. Please feel free to send me the Jeffrey and Manny palette, but a real one, not a fake one. I want a Louis Vuitton backpack. What else do I want? Faith Ann sent me doctor approved crust strips. They're called something else, white something. I'm gonna show them tomorrow on my vlog. So I don't, hey, listen, send me stuff. I ain't gonna even sit on here and lie about it and act like you don't have to send me stuff. I got a PO box, so all y'all can send me things. Okay, get on it. I'm totally joking. But I do. I love it when people send me stuff. I'm not going to sit here and act like a phony. If somebody brings you a gift and it's a gift that you've wanted for a long time, do you act like you don't want, oh no, I won't take that. Are those Alexander McQueen sunglasses? Take them back. I don't want them. That free dinner to the Cheesecake Factory? No, take it back. That $50 gift card to Starbucks, I don't even see it. I mean, come on. What a bunch of fake ass people. I'm trending at number 2. LL Cool J. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. I'm going back to Cali. Nope, I don't think so. Okay, I had such a crush. Thank you, Tia. Tia's clapping. Thank you, Great Vibes. I had such a crush on LL Cool J back in the day. And I don't really know how to say this appropriately because there are some people in here. Hey, Betty Lou. There are some people in here that are under the age of 18. I think one. Jimmy, can you handle it? Jimmy, can you handle it? Hey, Jimmy, can you handle it? But when I don't even know if Jimmy's gay, actually. Doesn't really matter. But when I was in high school, I used to watch that Going Back to Cali video. Do you remember it? Well, first of all, I love the movie Lesson Zero. And that was in a scene when Jamie Gertz is walking through a club. I wanted to be Jamie Gertz in that movie, okay? I did not want to be Robert Downey Jr. I wanted to be Jamie Gertz. But let me just tell you, did y'all see the LL Cool J video when he was a boxer in the ring for Going Back to Cali? Did y'all see that video? Do you guys remember that video, the LL Cool J video? Can I tell you how many times I watched that video in high school and watched it grab his junk? Oh my god, I had such a crush. Listen, this was like 1987, okay? I wasn't even out, let alone wanting to date LL Cool J. I'll just say that, okay? Like, you want to talk about extra? That's extra right there. We all have our things. I know, we do. Too many. Tracy. Good thing you got your dishes done, girl, because you might have just broke a tea and saucer. I love Gerard Butler. I would drink his bathwater. Oh. No, I think he's handsome. I do. Fences. We are the same age. I remember it all too well, said Jackie. Lori, you were not a middle school girl. You were not. Lori, are we not the same age? How old are you, Lori? Oh my god, Chevy Chase. So I don't know if I talked about this in my vlog. I did talk about this in my vlog, didn't I, yesterday? That I was watching Foul Play, which is like one of the most fabulous movies on the face of the earth. I love that movie so much. Did you guys ever see Foul Play? Okay, well, Mark Wahlberg. Faint a million faints. He's still hot. Oh, Lori and I are about the same age. Vincent, I didn't even see you in here. The Josh Mallet said, what is your profession? I'm a world famous YouTuber, Josh. And an author and a life coach. And a you-knower. What are you? I'm a lip glosser. Here, I'll show you. And most of all, I'm a movie reviewer. Fences. So anyway, I love when people come in. Professional dancer. Me too, ballet. They asked me to perform in New York City, but I said no, I am too busy being a cam model. I tell people, when people are like, when they see me, I hate this when you go out to dinner with people like, okay, like if I have to go out to dinner with people, I always get so pissed. We go out to dinner with somebody and they'll be like, so what is it? Well, this hasn't happened actually in a long time with us going out to dinner. But like when I'll meet somebody and they'll just be like, so what do you do? Like after they've told me like how great their life is, well, I have 3 PhDs. My daughter goes to Smith, and I was a pie. And yeah, my husband, what is he? He's an orthopedic surgeon, and he owns his own practice. And what do you do? I go, I'm a meter maid. Shuts him up every time. I'm a break dancer, said Tracy Lynn. I'm a break dancer too, because I break my hip replacement. Oh my god, Daniel Craig. Who said that? Maddie and I are on the same page. Daniel Craig is my celeb super crush, okay? I think he is so fucking hot. So hot. Justice Leopard Queen, we're all in our 40s here. 40's the new 20. If you're not in your 40s, you better just act like it right now. Peter, I still say you look like Kevin Spacey. I don't know why people... I get that a lot. I really do. Happy birthday, Strange Cookie. And everybody's saying such nice things. Lindsay and Joy, 35. That's a good year. 22 is, oh my God, 22 is a fabulous year for me. Fabulous. Whenever I say fabulous, Alex always imitates me like I'm like that fat gay guy on South Park. Because I really don't say it that often. 34, 30, 22, J Bowen. Hey, girl. I love 22. It's one of my best. I got sober at 22. Oh my God, this one right here. I'm 3 years younger than you. Oh my God, Justice Leopard Queen. I totally know who you are now because you've been leaving me comments or tweeting me. You've been tweeting me all day today. Oh my God. Hey. I love when I kind of like figure out things. Peter, did you watch Auntie Fee on YouTube? She just passed. I did not, and people have told me that. I didn't know that. I thought it was like a rumor for a while or something. I don't know. Layla's 22, still standing's 40. What's up, girl? A lot of 40, like right at 40. Coco's 25. 39, 23, 27. Oh, Jadasaurus, 27 was one of my faves, baby. 28, 27 to 29 were like, loved it. 31 and going downhill. Megan, no, you're not, honey. Hello from Bangkok. 33, 24. No more birthdays. No more. No more. No more. Can't do it. 19 and I'm not having fun. God, I wish I was 19 again. If I was 19 and single, I can't even say. That would be R-rated. Do any of you feel like that? Like, okay, can we have a real conversation for a second? Who wants to have a real adult conversation on here? Since the majority of you are women anyway, okay? Since 90% of you are women, who wants to have a real fucking conversation, okay? When you're 30 to 50, let's just be for real, okay? Like, do you think to yourself, if I was 19 and single again, I would fuck the house down, all right? Do you go into grocery stores and you see guys and you go, baby, if I was 22 again and single, you'd be mine in the parking lot. Do you ever think that? Like, does anybody, am I the only one that thinks that? Like, you're like pulling through, like, I don't know, fast food or something, and you're just like, if I was 22 and had the balls I have now and I was single, I'd just be like, come outside, take your break, because all I need is 10 minutes anyway. I mean, everybody's like, yes, me. I mean, like, what is that about? Pom Pom said, no, it could be girls, guys, whatever your gig is, but it's like, so, like, I did not have that at 19. At 19, I'd be like, no, you're not good enough. You're not this. Now I'm like, I mean, I see a guy in a good pair of, like, work khakis in the store with some, like, I'm real into that, like, work look, okay? Like, I don't mean business look. I mean, like, you know what I mean, okay? The Carhartt khakis and the work boots and, like, the t-shirt that says their landscaping thing on it and, like, a trucker hat. And I'm like, you know they drive some huge ass pickup truck parking lot. I'm like, oh my God. Women in their 40s can pull just fine. Absolutely. Natalie, let me tell you something. Go out there and fuck them all for us, but be safe, okay? Be safe, take protection, and be protected, but go out there and fuck them all for all of us, because we ain't doing it anymore. Carol's, what? No, I'm not into rough trade. No, like, they're clean family men. You know what I mean? But, like, it's so hard because it's like, this is why getting older sucks. Because, like, I love being in my 40s. Like, I really do. Like, I don't have any, when people come to me all the time, they're like, you're so old. And I'm like, I know I'm not, okay? So, like, it doesn't really bother me. At first did on YouTube, because I kind of was like, I didn't want to be old on YouTube, you know? But, like, hey, I am older than most YouTubers. But, like, I absolutely Oprah. But, like, I am older, and I don't mind it. Like, I like being in my 40s. And it's fun for me, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I mean, this saying is old as time, but, like, I wish I had known then what I know now. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in your 20s, early 20s, listen to what people say to you in their 40s. They know what, you listen to them. They know what they're talking about, okay? Don't stop going to college. Get your degree, then fuck up your life, you know? It's like, it's just So many people contact me and they're like, I'm thinking about like quitting college. I'm like, don't quit college. Don't fuck up your life. You'll have your degree in a year. Get your degree, then go fuck up your life. Do what you want to do, you know? Life, oh my God, Leroy, you're so right. I mean, life goes so fast. It's just like, you know, fall in love, dance, travel. Oh my God. If I were 19 again and I didn't have dogs or a commitment or a rent or any of that kind of stuff, I'd travel the world. I get my passport and a Eurail pass and go to Europe cheap. Cheap. I get a South America pass, whatever they call it. I go all over. I go to Fiji for a couple weeks and just live on the beach. I mean, that's the one thing I really regret doing. And you know, the older you get a mortgage and you get you some dogs and a husband, and it's like, well, and Alex really wants to travel for a year, just the two of us. And I've really thought a lot about it. He's like, well, we could get the dogs approved to be like, because I'm epileptic, so we could get 3 dogs to be like, you know. But I'm like, okay, but like you can't take dogs into some countries because, you know, it's not safe for them and all this kind of stuff. But I would love to do a travel vlogs. Can you imagine? I mean, that'd be my 5th channel. Well, my 6th, because I'm going to start an ASMR channel. Well, my 7th, because my candle review company is coming up. I love that Justice Leopard Queen. Are you a guy? Are you a gay guy? Because you're calling it trade. That cracks me up. Okay, so if you guys don't know what trade is, if you're not gay and you don't know what trade is like, I'm waiting for the candle review videos, Jimmy said. So back in the day, when we would like go out to bars, like gay bars, we'd be like, are you going to pick up Trade tonight? I mean, like Trade was like who you'd like hook up with for the night. Trade. I love it. What was your trade's name? Things like that. Did you get Trade, girl? Hey, Dustin, did you get any Trade off that grinder? People can be so shitty in the comment sections. I will never forget when Dustin kind of left all of that madness and people were commenting on his comment section and they said, you need to focus more attention on your boyfriend who's out getting Trade off a grinder than you do on making these stupid drama videos. I was like, you know, that's a really low blow. And, you know, I know Dustin and Eric, and they're a really neat couple. And I think when you start attacking people like that, it's rough. Look, I get serious and I start losing this. People are like, oh no, girl, we're out of here. We're getting out of here. We wanted all of this. We want to go somewhere else. I've been on here for an hour. Do you think it's time for me to get off? Did Amber Lynn just come on? And is that what the problem is? Amber Lynn's coming on at 1:30 in the morning. Everybody's like, no. The comment sections can be vile. I agree. But you know what? My comment sections are really not that bad. It's interesting to me, like, you know, I don't know. Like, I watch other people's videos and see their comment sections, and I think, you know, some of the comments that I've gotten over time have been hurtful. But like, there are some unattractive gay men. I know it's hard to believe, Coco, but trust me, I've met quite a few of them. I have even maybe woken up with 1 or 2 of them. And, but have you ever heard that saying, like when you're drinking, there are a 10 at 2 and a 2 at 10? Have you ever heard that saying? There you go. Bunny cakes! I know there are 200 of you watching. I want there to be 500. That Eugenia Cooney pulls in thousands. Oh, you like my eyelashes? I think she's a perfectly fine young lady, but she bores my ass off. I don't get that gig. I'm sorry. I don't have any issues with her. Let me just make this very, very clear. I have no issues with her, okay? I'm not stirring up drama. I don't dislike the gal. I think she's perfectly fine. She's like that Marina Joyce to me. I don't get it. Like, do you guys ever watch videos and you're like, why do people love this person so much? Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it sometimes. I love when people send me videos and they're like, go check out this person, and I check them out and I'm like, I don't understand why I'm watching this video. She always sounds nervous and sad inside. Your last vlog was worst day, so I hope today... thank you, Storytime Marie. My day is much better today. So if you watch my vlog, I insinuated in there that yesterday was the worst day that I've had in a long time. 10 years, I think I said. And it was. And today's a different day. And I explained today in my vlog for tomorrow what happened yesterday, because I didn't want to be a liar or disingenuous to you guys on there. I wanted you to know what had gone on. I did not see Martin Lewis and Vegan Cheetah there last night. I love Martin, but I'll be really honest with you. Sometimes, like, this is what I don't like, okay? Just my 2 cents. Like, I'll go into a YouNow stream, and I like to just sit there and watch it, but I don't want to be guested. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that shit anymore, okay? Like, with Amber Lynn Reed, if she wants to guest me and we can eat some pickles and peanut butter, baby, I'm down all day long, okay? Because she's my kind of gal. She ain't going to put me up there and ask me a bunch of questions. And every time I come into somebody's YouNow stream, not just one specific person, but it has happened probably 5 or 6 times, I always get put on the spot. And then I'm like, this isn't what I came here for. I came here for fun. So anyway, but, you know, like with Martin and Vegan Cheetah, like, I like both of those guys. And I know a lot of people have issues with both of them or one of them or whatever. A lot of people don't like Charlie. But, like, I come on you now to have fun. I don't want to talk about any more fucking drama. I get so tired of the drama. Don't y'all get tired of the drama a little bit? It's like I can watch like 2 or 3 videos, and then I'm just like, I just can't do any more of this. Like, I cannot do any more drama. Please, no more drama! Like Mary J. Blige said. Mary, no more drama! Jimmy's in high school. Do you think he talks about me at school to his friends? Do you think he's like at the lunch counter? He's like, well, last night when I was in Peter's YouNow stream, they're like, who is he fucking talking about? What is Jackie saying that everybody's saying? Yes, me too. I went in only because you were going to be there and then left right after. I don't mind the Vegan Cheetah, but like, I like, honestly, he's never been mean to me. I have no issues with him. I know that a lot of people have issues with him about things that he's allegedly done, and I understand that, and I'm not going to get into that. Because anytime I give an opinion anymore, love you too, Lindsay, anytime I give an opinion anymore, all these people have so many issues with my opinions. I saw your comment. Aussie Mama said, I'm currently being bullied as people don't understand my comments and think I'm shading, and I'm just not. Well, I don't know. At some point, like, I don't know what to say about that. Don't you love how Jimmy doesn't really address what he talks about at the lunch table thing? He just says, you know. The Vegan Cheetah is a drama channel that talks about vegan drama. And I started talking about him because he talks about Freela, the banana girl, and her banana chips, and her ex-boyfriend, the raisin nut. I can't stand any of them. But anyway, Charlie's funny to me, okay? The other thing is that Charlie supposedly is in recovery, so we kind of had that connection, and people were coming to him for that. I barely talk to people in school, but I would talk, oh, Jimmy, well, I think you should go tomorrow and make a new friend tomorrow. I know it's hard, and I know that sounds like your mom talking to you, but, you know, you never know that the friend you make tomorrow might be the friend you have 30 years from now. So anyway, that's what I had to do with Tanya, and look, 21 years later, she's still my best friend, and I thought, I can't go in there. Recovery from addiction, not recovery from being a vegan. No, that's me. But anyway, so I don't have any issues with him. I just don't understand the drama. And then, you know, like Martin Lewis just gets like, he guesses people and he's like, now what did she say? And in the post-it note, what did it say? And then do you have the DM and the receipts? It's just too much for me. Like, I like Martin. I think he's perfectly fine. I think he's absolutely hands down adorable and handsome. I don't think he needs to do all that. I just don't. Like, that's not what I want to see. You know what I mean? Like, I like Martin Lewis as Martin Lewis as a person. I don't need to see all of that. Does that make sense? How did I meet Tanya? I was taking my dog to her kennel, and she was like, we like kind of figured out that we both knew each other from 12-step stuff, and not knew each other, but like had gone to like the same meeting. And so she said, oh, you should stop by and say hi sometime, blah, 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 whatever. And I was like, okay. So I would drive by her kennel every day on the way home. And I was like, all that aggression cannot be good for recovery. All that aggression from who? From me? Carol Smith? All that aggression from me? Is that what you're saying? I'm waiting. So one day I was driving home and I was real lonely and I thought, what the hell do I have to lose? And so I stopped in there at the kennel and we sat down and we started talking, and the vegan drama channels. Yeah, I don't understand the vegan drama channels and all that stuff. That's what she meant. But so then, ever since then, Tony, we went out to dinner, and since then we've just been friends, and it's just kind of been this friendship that's grown over time. We've had one fight in 21 years. We've been there through so much shit. Friends have come, friends have gone, but she and I have kind of been the constant for 21 years, and it's been amazing. So, Jimmy, your channel is interesting, I have to tell you. Because Jimmy's channel is like misunderstood humor. Like, I don't know that he even understands that, but I think, yes, there's tons of vegan drama, you guys, tons of it. But I think, Jimmy, what might happen with your channel, I'm just guessing, so don't wait for it. Your channel is not a mess, okay? And Jimmy did. You guys, go watch Just Jimmy C. That's his channel name. Shit. Go watch his channel, and he actually did a remix. It's fantastic. It's a dance version remix of me saying Candle Review Company. It's phenomenal, okay? So go watch his channel. I love him. But you're very talented. I think your humor's a little misunderstood sometimes because it's like mine, and mine is too. Oh, look, Vicky said she subscribed yesterday. And I think that what will happen is, I think you'll put out one of those videos that goes viral. I think, like, you'll put out something, and, like, nobody will watch you. Oh, thank you, Nikki Jean. I like that name, that spelling, Nikki Jean. Woo! And then I think all of a sudden, thank you, Paul Charmed. Oh, I like that name. Do you enjoy Jenna and Julian vegan? I don't watch that. And then I think that they will, it'll just explode. I think that's what'll happen. So just keep on going. I tell a lot of people that. Nobody watching is the story of my YouTube channel. Freela was like the Trisha of vegan. She's changed, though. I mean, breakups change you, you know? This is why, like, people that haven't been around for a long time don't know. If you guys were here from the get-go, thank you, Lindsay. Do you remember that? I mean, Trisha's Instagram story looks so exciting. Do you guys remember that back in the day, Jimmy, I'm 44. I need something to go viral. You're 17. You have a few years, okay? Let's just put this in perspective for a while. Do you guys, if you watch back in the day, do you remember I used to talk about Freela a lot? I used to call her, is it Freela? Now I can't, is it Freely? It's Freely the banana girl. And I used to call her Freela and her banana chips. Do you remember that? Frito-Lay. I call her Frito-Lay and her banana chips. I still can't stand her. I mean, the girl has millions of subscribers because she stands behind a blender, and she's like, today we're going to make a vegan smoothie. Who'd care? And how it all started for me was that, so Trisha Paytas, this is how I found her. Trisha Paytas did this video where she was like, I love you, Trisha. She did this video where she was, Trisha went and got all his breakfast food, okay? And she looked laid gorgeous. She had her hair done. It was in this cute little Marilyn Monroe curl up, and she looked beautiful, right? I didn't actually see the original video. I actually saw Freely's video, okay? Freela, the banana chip girl. And her dried up raisin, I don't know what his name was. So, Nighties or something like that. They're not together anymore. So, I'm watching this, and on the side of it is Freely commenting on Trisha eating this food, and it's like strawberries and whipped cream, and Freely's like, Trisha, don't you know how many calories are in that whipped cream? Trisha, there's 4,000 calories in that whipped cream, and Trisha's like, and I lost my shit. You want to talk about shade, okay? That's how you throw shade, baby, like that right there, okay? I loved it so much. I could not get enough of it. And so that was kind of the journey with me and Freela, the banana chip girl, and I can't stand her to this day, and whatever. Oh, Duran Driver, that's what her ex's name is, and then or Duran Driver, or whatever his name is, then they got, they broke up, and who'd care, and then, yeah, so... Freela asked Trisha to move in with her like that and died laughing as if. I didn't know that. Did that happen recently? I've had fun talking for tonight. It's been really fun. Good night, Bambala Famala. Yeah, Freela is trying. Okay. Should I, she asked people to be her roommates. Jimmy's right into the mix of it all. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off here. When do you want me to come on next? When should I come on next? Before you leave, let me know when you want me to come on next. Tomorrow. Okay. I might just start coming on every day. What do you think? Every day with Peter. All right, you guys, I love you so much. I'm going to put this up tomorrow. So if you want to watch it back or watch any parts of it, I try to upload all of my daily or all of my UNAF streams. I haven't been doing it for a while. Thank you guys for all the tips and all of that and all the likes and all of the applause and all the gifts and all that things. And Tia, thank you for the cannon. I love the cannon, girl. And everybody, you have been absolutely wonderful to me tonight. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you guys.